grabs the edge of his desk and pulls his chair forward with a squeak. He looks at the computer screen through the bottom of his glasses. Well, there were quite a few videos. Perhaps the one you saw was different. Multiple people recorded Vivian taking a pill at the party. I've got it from at least 6 different angles. That wasn't a pill. It was a vitamin. Again, not to put too fine a point on it, but in the footage, we see Vivian holding up a pill between 2 fingers and saying, "This is E." I presume by E she meant ecstasy, or am I wrong? He looks at me over his glasses and smiles. The long eyelashes surprise me. He must have hated them as a kid. No, she did mean ecstasy, but that was a joke. She always says that. Always? He's doing that TV cop thing, trying to trap me with my own words. Okay, not always, but a lot. She takes vitamins with iron for anemia. We both do. We were at lunch once and someone asked her what the pill was and she went, "This is E," and the girl actually believed her. He doesn't get how ridiculous that was. Viv and ecstasy. So I tell him. It was funny. She started saying it all the time, like it was her catchphrase or something. I shouldn't have worn this sweater. I'm too hot all of a sudden. Her catchphrase, he says. Yes. I fold my arms so he can't see and pinch my sleeves away from my armpits. I'd take the sweater off, but I'd have to pull it over my head, and that would be weird, like I'm undressing or something. She was just joking around. Okay. He pooches out his lips and shrugs. I let that go. I mean, what am I going to say? He's a cop. I'm some off-brand 17-year-old girl. Then I think, no. No chickening out. Viv wouldn't chicken out. I go, why are you saying it like that? I just said okay. Well, not really. You actually said okay, which is kind of the opposite. He at least has the decency to laugh. Ask anyone, I say. Ask her boyfriend. She called it E all the time. You're talking about Jack Downey? He picks up a paperclip and tumbles it through his fingers. Yeah. I've met his mother. She's the preacher at First African Baptist, isn't she? I don't know the name of the church. He gives his head a little jiggle, as if details aren't important. He's taking it pretty hard, I understand. He opens his top drawer, drops in the paperclip, and closes it again. Jack is Vivian's ex, though, isn't he? Not her boyfriend? They had a fight, I say. Doesn't necessarily make him her ex. He raises his eyebrows. A girl ends up in a coma after a fight with her boyfriend. The guy might not be her ex, but he's sure as hell a suspect. Even I know that. I picture Jack and Viv, cross-legged on the green and black floor of the high school hallway, back to back, textbooks open on their knees, a big yellow clump of her hair hanging off his shoulder like a feather boa. The two of them totally quiet, totally focused, until the bell rings or one of their alarm sounds. Then they're up, kissing, laughing, then kissing again, and running off in opposite directions to some class, rehearsal, practice, game, meeting, whatever. That was before Viv knew me, of course. Or, I guess, remembered me. But I knew her. Everyone knows Viv. Everyone knows how much Jack loves her. So what if they did have a fight? What difference does that make? I say. Maybe none. The cop wiggles a little breathing room between his neck and his clumpy beige tie. But people do strange things when they're under stress. Things they'd never normally do. What are you saying? That Jack gave her the drugs just because he's black? You're thinking, whoa, whoa, whoa. He sticks his hand out like a traffic cop. I was thinking no such thing. I wasn't talking about Jack. I was talking about Vivian doing something out of character. Oh. Sorry. You think that could be it? Viv doesn't even drink, I say. No? Like, that's so hard to believe. Not at all. It's a well-known fact. So who would go from, like, kombucha straight to ecstasy just because of some little argument? People do it for less, he says. I've had girls tell me they took street drugs